Welcome to Baylor TV with Ingram Jones. Today's show, January 1st, 2013, Baylor presents an exclusive interview with Ali Adams.
Hi, this is Bayloric TV, and I'm your host Ingram Jones. We have an exclusive to start the year off. You won't hear this interview anywhere else, so stay tuned to listen to Ali Adams, former prize fighter and last win for Audley Harrison, the Olympic champion and former European champion in the heavyweight division. Ali Adams, after this loss to Harrison, tested positive for performance enhancement drugs. So without further ado, you can hear from Ali Adams, his side of the story. Okay, good evening, Ali. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much for talking to Bayloric. I really appreciate it. I've been trying to get this interview with you for a while, and we finally got it making it happen. So I appreciate it.
No problem, my friend. As you know, like I've been asked, to get interviews after, from loads of TV channels, from newspapers, from, magazines and stuff, just radio stations. I refuse to speak to anybody, Now's the time to talk, and now's the time to, to tell everybody, what happened and stuff. And I have to apologize to all my boxing fans, just tell them I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to take drugs. I'm not a drugs cheat. I am a natural athlete, and I've always been, I would never take drugs in my life, just all I've done, just like, I took a, just like, I thought a neck, I had a really bad neck injury, as you know.
Yes.
And the problem is, it was, I trusted some guy. I went to the hospital. I went to the doctor. I've got proof, I've got evidence from a doctor, from the hospital, from everywhere, showing that, I've been complaining about my neck injury. Even my trainer, Don Charles, knows about it. Even, my promoter, Steve Goodwin, knows about it. Even the guys I used to spar with, halfway, I used to complain about my neck, just when I'm sparring, and when I'll be complaining all day long, about my sparring, my neck injury, So I had it for a while, and no one helped me. So I was asking for help over and over and over again. No one helped me, so I decided to, trusted somebody from our side. He said to me, trust me, this is not drugs, nothing, blah, 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 blah. I was naive, I was green, and I'm sorry, I'm raising my hand, I made a mistake, and unfortunately, I tested positive for the drug test.
Okay.
And,
So you had the neck injury. Don Charles knew
Yeah.
you had a neck injury. But so then why didn't you cancel the fight? If you had a neck injury, fans will ask, why didn't you cancel the fight?
First of all, just like I'm really disappointed from Don Charles, He comes on Sky Sport Live saying, Ali Adams, admit to me, and couldn't look at my eyes, couldn't look in my eyes, and he said, I took drugs, yeah? I did never, ever, okay, went up to Don Charles and told him I took drugs, okay? That was a lie, I'm very disappointed. I thought Don Charles was my friend, and Don Charles, just like I have so much respect for him, which is I still do, but after what he's done, that was a big disappointed because he's out of order. I'm not a drugs cheat, and he knows that very well, okay? I am a clean athlete. I've been doing this all my life, I've been training all my life, and I've been struggling, and he knows that, I'm a foreigner. I came from different country and stuff. I had no sponsor. I had to do it all by myself, I had to study, work, train. It took me, I'm moving really, really slowly in this career, and he knows that. And he been, just like he been a friend with me for a long time, and everybody asking him, and he even tell me, I've got amazing shape because I look after myself and I eat good and I train good. Okay, I give 100% to training and give 100% to the boxing. And he comes on TV. He put in a Sunday newspaper, national newspaper, saying Ali Adams, just week before Derek Chisora and David Hayes fight, saying Ali Adams couldn't look at me in the eye, and he admitted to me he took drugs. That was a lie. Okay, I did not say that, and I would never ever take drugs. I'm a natural athlete, and I have been always a natural athlete. Okay, drugs is not in my in my life. There is no way in hell I could take drugs. I am a Muslim, and I come from Iraq. I am an Arab. Okay, that's a big shame, and that's a big stuff to do. Okay, just okay. I trusted somebody. I'm raising my hand. I'm apologizing to my fan. I'm apologizing to everyone. I took drugs, and I'm saying sorry. Okay, but the drugs I did not mean to take that drugs. I thought it was a neck injury treatment because
Well,
I
okay.
just
Well, okay, that may be the case, and you've put your hand up, and now you are paying the penalty for doing what you've done. You've committed a crime, and now you're paying a penalty for that. That there are questions I need to ask. First and foremost, you took that injection in your neck. Whoever administered that injection is partly responsible to you now being banned.
That's right.
So therefore, your livelihood as a boxer for the next 2 years is now in jeopardy because of an injection in your neck. Now, when you went and got this injection in your neck, was it somebody who was qualified? And I don't mean qualified meaning. What I mean is that
I've got to stop you here. He's not qualified. He's not nobody. He's not a doctor. He's not a nurse. He's nothing. Okay. All he is he's somebody, a cage fighter. Okay. And I thought he was somebody I could trust, and he was a cage fighter, and he was he was treating these cage fighting and kickboxing and all these stuff because these people don't get tested.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's cage fighting, and they may not be getting tested, but you knew that you would get tested in the biggest fight of your career.
Of course.
So obviously,
that was the biggest fight. Of course, you're right. That was the biggest fight in my career. Okay, Audley Harrison is a gold medalist in the Olympic, and he was a European champion.
Everyone knew Audley was.
Exactly. So everybody knows what Audley. So I'm not that stupid. I'm not that idiot.
Not, yeah. So a lot of fans who would sit down and say or suggest, oh, Ali went and took these drugs and in the biggest fight of his career, and both fighters were going to get drug tested. Why would you take the chance?
Exactly. Am I that stupid?
Well, actually, Ali, there are some fans out there that would think that you are that stupid.
Well, just like you and I,
no different.
Well, if they think like that, just like that's they problem, because it's like I'm not that stupid, because I came to England when I was 16, 15 years old, and I had to do it by myself, had to study, work, train, do everything, I got where I got, just like a life, because I am it's very, very difficult, it's very hard. So I'm not that stupid. Okay, fair enough. I'm stupid. I took stuff, from somebody who's not qualified, somebody who's not a doctor.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Of course, we're human, my friend. We're human. We're human beings. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Just like it's like just so I made a mistake because I was focusing 101% on the fight because that fight was. That fight, if I won that fight, that could have taken me somewhere else in my life.
Absolutely. But let me ask you a question. The biggest part of your career, neck injury, could you have not asked Don Charles for somebody who was a professional to deal with your neck? Surely Don Charles could have helped you with that.
Don Charles, just like you can interview him or you can ask him because he's a friend of yours.
I will do an interview. I will definitely do an interview with him.
Exactly. You can go and ask him and tell him how many Ali Adams asked you for his neck and how many Ali Adams complained during the sparring for his neck, okay? I went to Germany with Don Charles. We went for a sparring. They invited us for sparring in Germany. I went there. I was complaining all day long, just like every day I was complaining about my neck. I was telling him, Don, my neck is killing me, okay? And my neck is killing me. And not just that, okay? I was burned for the fight. They tried, the Audley Harrison postponed the fight. It was May 26, and then postponed it to May to 14 to April. I carry on training. I helped Derek Chisora for his fight with Klitschko. You know, he's supposed to fight Klitschko early January or something, or February. I can't remember when. I started training from that day. Don Charles used to drag me out of bed, you know, asking me to come and help Derek. Derek is my friend, you know, just like we're a team, you know, we're in the same gym. I don't have problem helping anybody, like anyone from my team. But, you know, I started training for that fight from January, to be honest, you know. From January to May 26th, I was out, you know. I was ready for just 1 week before May 26th. I peaked, you know, my fitness and everything. And then May 26th come and then, you know, just like before May 26th, I postponed the fight. He postponed the fight to April something. So then I said, you know what, you know, I carry on training, okay? I carry on training. And then I was burned for the fight. Audley Harrison, that punch Audley Harrison got me with, you know, that would never, ever in hell, in a million years, yeah, that Audley Harrison would put me down with that. Oh, stop me. Audley Harrison did put me down. I just got stopped, okay, in that fight. I didn't go down, okay? Basically, because I was out, okay? From round one, I was out. I could not, you know, I could not attack Audley badly.
So you're saying that you left the best of you in the gym?
Exactly. And Don Charles knows that very well. He's seen me. Some days I become, you know, I train like a Superman. Some days I train like I've never trained in my life, you know? And he knows that very well, okay? And when he heard this interview, he would realize, he will remember that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I trained so damn hard for the fight. And then I trained for so long, and I punched myself out.
So the aftermath, after now you have been accused of being this drug cheat, personally, how has it affected your life? We know that you've been banned from it, but from an individual, from a emotional standpoint, how's it affected you as a boxer?
Well, I mean, that's the, you know, just like that's the proof to you. Like, I mean, you know, I didn't want to do any interview. I was feeling a bit down, not a bit down. It put me down completely because, you know, it was so emotional, like, you know, affected me badly, you know, emotionally. I had to travel, I had to leave because, you know, people stopping me in the street and people, like, you know, to be honest, like I traveled to Portugal and somebody stopped me in the street and he said to me, I've seen the news about you. You know, but my good friend, you know, Bianca from America, she's telling me yesterday, she said to me, I haven't spoken to her for months and stuff. And then she said to me, yesterday I was talking to her on Skype, she said to me, hey, I heard that about you in some American channels, you know, you took drugs and stuff, you know, you're banned from boxing. So it really bad, you know. It's like when I think about it and when I Google my name and stuff and I say Ali Adams drugs cheat, first thing comes the drugs cheat, you know. It just like, you know, it just is not me because something I've never done. If I was a drugs cheat, listen, I don't even drink Coca-Cola, okay? I don't even smoke. I don't even drink alcohol, nothing, you know. I would never touch stuff like that. And then people like come in and, you know, against me. People put stuff on Twitter. People put stuff on Facebook, on Google, everywhere, you know, just like, so I feel like, you know, what can I do? I have to defend myself.
Well, I mean, what can you do? Well, first and foremost, the person that gave you the injection is first and foremost, I mean, you've got to take some responsibility for what happened there. That's the first thing. The second thing, the guy that injected you in your neck, compensation-wise, you're not going back to him for compensation?
I want to, you know, just like I was looking for him for a long time. I was looking for him. The guy disappeared. You know, as soon as he heard about me, you know, I'm banned from boxing and stuff, the guy disappeared. I was looking for him for ages. Basically, you know, just I don't know where he gone. You know, just like the guy is not there anymore. You know, I've been asking for him. I've been asking people and stuff. The guy disappeared because he knows what the charges. You know, he checked. I think he asked a lawyer or something. Somebody told me he did ask a lawyer, and the lawyer told him, you know, when he gives drugs to a professional athlete, he could get up to 10 years or something in the prison. So, yeah, that's what the law, exactly. So that's why, you know, I believe he ran away from somewhere.
Well, when you come back to boxing, when you actually come back to box again, you know, you're going to be known not only as the guy who was a drugs cheat, okay? The second thing you're going to be known now as the guy that got knocked out by Audley Harrison. Those are the two things.
I didn't get knocked out by Audley Harrison.
Well, I know you got stopped by Audley.
Exactly. And you know, just like we all know, okay, it's like, as I just told you, you know, I trained so damn hard. I left everything at the gym, you know. I went to the fight. I was empty, you know, but I had to fight with my heart and stuff. I showed hard on the fight, you know. I showed hard. That Audley Harrison's punch, trust me, you know, just like I've been getting, you know, it's like I've been hit by hammer, you know, loads of people stronger than Audley, loads of people landed on my chin and never went down or never faked me or anything, like shake me or anything, you know. So it just like, you know, unfortunately, like, you know, it was his day and then it was a lucky day for him.
So, all
and
right.
then, you know,
Let's get off this drugs cheat thing a second. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Let's talk about when you come back. So we're talking 2014 or 2015?
2014.
Okay.
It was beginning of 2014.
So I mean, I do know Steve Goodwin. I mean, I talked to him a lot over Twitter, and he seemed a really nice guy.
Amazing guy, you know. Steve Goodwin is a good friend of mine, and he stuck by me, you know. He was there. He was with me at the hearing. He was with me all the way.
So do you think that he will take you on again in 2014?
Well, you know, just like that's up to him, you know. I will offer it to him, you know, just like if you want to sign me, I will sign him again. If he doesn't want to sign me, he's a good friend of mine. He will stay my friend, and you know, just have no.
And your situation with Don Charles, would you have him back as your trainer?
No.
No
Sorry,
way.
No way. No way. After he comes on TV and he say Ali Adams admitted to me, you know, I took drugs. I don't want nothing to do with Don Charles, you know. And he was telling everybody, you know, I begged him to train me and stuff. And yeah, I did ask him, you know, yeah, Don, can you train me? And then he said, you know, think about it and stuff. And he kept asking me, calling me and stuff. Don Charles come when I used to train by Jim Evans, in Jim Evans' gym. You know, I used to manage by him and train by him. Okay. Don Charles, he bought Derek Shaw and sparred with Derek at the gym. And I sparred really well. Don Charles, you know, just like he wanted to speak to me at that time. He wanted to take me on. And then, you know, and then he started talking to me and stuff. And Jim Evans came along, you know, then he said to me, I'll speak to you later, you know. And then, you know, we stayed friends for a while and everything and stuff. And then, you know, just like, then I asked him, I said to him, can you train me? He said, okay, you know, think about it, blah, blah, blah. Then he decided to take me on. So, and then he became my trainer. So, I have, you know, he trained me, you know, he gave me some style and stuff, you know, he gave me some things, like he helped me with the training, he helped me with a few things, but, you know, just like, unfortunately, I don't want nothing to do with him when I come back to boxing.
Can understand that. Do you watch boxing? Are you still watching the heavyweight division?
My friend, you know, every day, of course, you know, it's like I watch everything.
So
I'm like, you know, I'll never leave boxing, as you know, just like I don't know how to, you know, I'm this beautiful country, you know, I'm in Dubai right now. You know, I moved to Dubai, I decided to live here because, you know, this is lovely country, beautiful weather, you know, sunshine every day, you know, the beach are amazing, you know, I'm by the beach, they got amazing gyms in here, I train every day and, you know, just like keep myself fit. I'm best shape in my life, you know, as you see.
Yeah, you got lots of muscles. I see lots of pictures on your Facebook page, Ali. Loads of Facebook pictures of you posing with some beautiful women.
Well, you know, what can I do? You know, I'm attracted, you know, like old.
Well, I don't personally find you attractive, but I'm sure the women do. So you could be a model until you were.
No, not to be a model. I'm not that, you know, I'm too ugly to be a model, you know. But listen, you know, just like I'm working here in Dubai, you know, I'm just doing personal training and stuff, you know.
Wow.
And I'm finishing my degree, you know. That's like giving me, like this band, you know, helped me in a way, which is, you know, I'm focusing on my life, I'm focusing on my degree because, you know, when I was doing. Yeah, studying. I'm studying. I'm finishing. I'm doing high school diploma. You know, it's my last year.
Okay. What do you want to go and like specialize in?
To be honest, you know, just it's like it's funny enough. You know, I want to be like you know, sport and nutrition. You know, maybe some you know like
sports condition. All right. Okay. Sounds good.
You know, yeah, definitely, you know, and, you know, I've been, so, yeah, it's like, you never know, but I'm just like, you know, I've got a few things in my mind, you know, I need to see, you know, maybe I've got low.
You should start a boxing channel over in Iraq. From Iraq,
yeah.
Dubai, sorry, I keep saying Iraq.
Dubai.
Over in Dubai, yeah, you should do it, and then invite shows.
I visit my family. You know, I went to Iraq the other day. You know,
Yes.
I visit my family. You know, I went there for 2 weeks. You know, I was with my family. I saw the country. I saw my family. I saw my mom, my brothers, and you know, they're all lovely and stuff. So then I came to Dubai. I decided to move to Dubai, to live in Dubai.
Right.
And now, so I'm training here and then training some people, you know.
Okay.
And then you never know in the future what I will do, you know. As long as I'm, you know, keeping fit, keeping healthy, you don't know what's the plan.
I can't end this conversation without talking about the current heavyweight division. David Price, Derek Chisora, he's coming back. And of course, Tyson Fury, the top three. How do you think those three are doing? I mean, for you.
Well, respect, you know, all the respect to them. You know, they're doing very well. I see David Price is doing really well, you know. And I don't know about Derek Chisora because I stopped talking to, you know, Don Charles.
Okay.
And I don't really speak to Derek, you know, but I don't know. I'm just, you know, I didn't know. I just heard from you now. You know, he's coming back. I don't know if
he's due to fight Manuel Shah. He's having a warm-up, then he's going to fight Manuel Shah.
Ah, that's a good fight. Okay. Manuel Shah, you know, he was here actually in Dubai, you know. And,
yes.
Yeah, he was in Dubai and, you know, just...
Do you know him personally? I figured he'd be kind of...
No, I don't know him. I've never met him, you know. But I was supposed to fight him for the WBC silver. That was early this year, you know. They offered me to fight. Yeah, they offered me to fight him for the WBC silver. They invited me. They called me, and it didn't happen because the British Boxing Board, they said I didn't have a... that's before Audley's fight, you know.
Okay.
And because I didn't have a 10 rounds fight experience. So that's why they didn't want me to go and fight, you know, present England. So just, you know, so that's why, you know, it cancelled. It didn't happen. But, so Shannon the Briggs, he's coming to Dubai and he's doing a championship here. You know, they're doing a heavyweight championship or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I just heard about it and stuff, you know, just like it's not official yet. They haven't confirmed everything, but they're saying they want to do it in here and everything. And
that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
So out of Tyson Fury and David Price, if the two were to meet, who do you think would win?
David Price.
Why?
I've never sparred David Price, but I sparred with Tyson Fury. I think David Price is. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's like David Price is more a boxer than Tyson Fury. That's in my opinion, you know. And I think he's a lot stronger than Tyson Fury, you know, because I've been seeing him. He's got the punch, you know. He's been knocking people out.
You know that the two fought as amateurs, and I believe that Fury knocked Price down, but Price came back and won the fight on points.
Yeah. I think, was I there? I was there. I was watching the fight. I was there. I was watching the fight. Yeah, I was there watching the fight. You know,
what about Derek Chisora versus David Price?
Derek Chisora, David Price.
You think so?
Yeah.
Have you seen them spar before?
No, I've never seen them spar before. But David Price is a lot taller and a lot stronger than... I don't know, as I told you, I've never sparred David Price, you know. All the respect to Derek. Derek is a good friend of mine, you know, and he helped me out sparring and at the gym and stuff. But I've sparred him many times, you know. So he's a good boxer. He's technical wise, you know, he's very good and stuff. And, you know, he's got that special style, you know. He keeps sticking at your chest and, you know, he keep moving and keep you busy and stuff. But I think David Price, he's a lot taller and he's got a longer reach, and I think he'll be a lot stronger. And you know, so it's like it will be a similar fight, you know, how Derek Chisora fight Klitschko. You know,
wow.
That's my opinion. You know? That's how I see it.
Wow. Are there any fighters that you particularly see at the moment that you like?
What, you mean from Britain or you mean from the world?
Just around the world. Name me three.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, obvious. Next.
My great friend. You know, he's my friend. We talk sometimes, me and him. He's a good friend of mine.
Wow,
you know?
okay.
Yeah. And I could say, you know, well, do you want three? Did you say three?
Three.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh, Dr.
Yeah.
Iron Fist.
Of course, he's the man, you know.
Oh, it's Steelhammer, actually. Dr. Steelhammer.
He is the man, you know. And, yeah, who else out there? Carl Froch from England.
Carl Froch. Okay.
Yeah, I really like him.
He's talking about they're going to fight Kessler again, and then after Kessler, then he wants to fight Andre Ward again.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting fight, you know.
Ali, thank you so much for the interview.
My pleasure, my friend.
And I hope that you can find some sort of way of bringing truth to light in these situations, because it must be still difficult to be banned for 2 years.
So difficult, you know. Just like, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad because it's like, you know, as long as it's 2 years is now on the corner, you know, it's going to finish end of 2013. I'll be back to boxing. And I'm apologizing again. I'm saying I'm really sorry to all my boxing fans, you know. Saying sorry, I made that mistake. I was green, I was naive. I didn't mean to do it. And I'll come back to boxing. And I'm happy to get tested every single day from now till I finish my ban, until I finish my career.
Just a question. Do you have a Twitter page at all?
Well, I had loads of following on stuff, but people start, you know, saying bad stuff about me and stuff, and my promoter, Steve Goodwin, decided to delete it. So now I'm going to be building another, you know, Twitter account again. Okay.
When you do, we'll probably get another interview and we can talk about it. And we can talk about your plans later in the year.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
Ali, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to Bayloric TV. I really appreciate it. And I know that you've waited a while before you've let this truth out. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. By the way, I've got to tell you, you know, it's like he's Muad Hamid. He's a Prince Nassim brother.
Yes.
You know, he's with me. He's a good friend of mine. So, you know, he's been taking me to all around the gyms in Dubai.
Wow.
You know, yeah, he's a really good friend of mine. So he can help me out a lot, you know. So
maybe one day I can come to Dubai and see what's going on over there.
Definitely. You're more welcome. You're more than welcome to stay in my place, my friend.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is Ingram Jones talking to Ali Adams. Thank you, Ali.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.
Thanks for watching the interview. I'm your host from Bayloric TV, Ingram Jones. I look forward to having your company again. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.